course, you know, you're going to get the Cypher for Chichu there. I mean, Kukuka, anything here that
That's Killjoy. Again, I'm enjoying... Okay, this is interesting they go up against. This is kind of funny. Hopefully Natch doesn't get too jealous that someone's on his Cypher.
We know how good Solkas was on this agent. He was a legend. So the fact that he's back
we'll
on
see.
this,
I do favor EDG on this
for a
map.
very long time, Gambit could not play. So the fact that they have played it and now actually improve it to a point that they decide that they want to play this over Pearl definitely shows some confidence and probably.
But I still think of the other two maps it should be a 2-1. I don't know what EDG are like on Lotus though.
I love it, man. I love the crowd's hot. Everyone's electric. Let's make this game happen and send it over to two guys that are all about twirling mustaches and tying ladies to trains. It's the dastardly Brennan Sideshow.
Nat's asking whether the enemy team can have Cypher and not him. Man, I always used to think that when we had Scream and someone else would pick in like a Reyna against us, every time I would just be like, oh man. I really hope this Reyna doesn't get like the first kill on him or something. I don't want that to get in his head, man, just for him to be like, God, I wish I was a Reyna. Addison Huff, thank you so much, bro. Thank you for the 200 bits, appreciate it. And Monica as well with the 6 months, thank you for the half a year. How often did that happen? Luckily, we kind of ran Reyna into the ground, so it only happened probably like 3 officials that I can remember, maybe even 2 officials. One of them being Boaster. I think Boaster on Split actually picked as a Reyna against us. And I actually think Boaster got the first kill against Scream, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, he was talking in the press conference about how
not like this.
Playing Cypher on this map, okay? He said it was boring, you're not able to fight at any point, and that he, was looking to pivot away from it. And here he is again, second time playing the Killjoy. I believe this kind of split, if you want to talk about it like that.
Yeah, it was the only time they put
okay,
Haven with the Killjoy.
Liquid on defense, EDG on attack.
Right. And now, here
what do we have?
Let's get this one started. Pistol round for map number 1 here on Haven.
Soulcast with the Sky.
Important that EDG, a lot of their game plan centering around, of course, Kankan, we have to talk about this guy. We will be talking about him as well, but
these casters feel lower, chat.
Unfortunately, there's no loans in this game. You have to earn the money.
Maybe I can turn this up. I'll wait until the first round, but I think I'm turning this up.
Really slow at the beginning, isn't it? Just
very.
Really making sure that nobody oversteps themselves.
Howdong using that smoke twice in the same place there just to deny short information. Safe loves playing in those kind of spots, but Team Liquid...
Okay, yeah, I'm turning it up, chat. It's too low.
Now as the drone comes down over towards A, you see a migration.
Starting to shore up.
Trailblazer though doesn't see.
I turned up, shoot a bit better.
I mean, wow, okay, Kankan was just.
This is nice. They flood 3 people over towards the site as well. Everyone hides from the recon.
Yeah,
this is nicely done. EDG having to mid round.
And Team Liquid.
Are they going to do this thing where they reactively head over towards B and then walk in towards A?
Leaving nobody in this spot. Maybe to stop a reclear or possibly to.
No,
people go back in this direction, but the spike looks like it's heading rapidly over
one
towards
person fake over towards A.
So many gun-type players. I mean,
that's going to keep 4 people here. As we can see on the minimap, this has been a really good call as well. And he just shows himself, gets out, they hold the stack here, and they go over towards C. This is a nice mid-rounding. This is a really good plan so far.
But it's kind of got EDG into a decent spot. In a 4v5.
Yeah, they plant. How do they play this? So they need to play some people on site. They can't really spam with the pistols. I would kind of be fine for them all to play on site, to be honest.
Now with a player down, you usually are looking to make
Breach
some level of an aggressive play. They have
recon up for Sova.
Recon dart back online. It's what this composition relies on so heavily.
Smog is holding his own stun here. First sign
yeah, they're taking a while to take some map control here. The fact that the recon went into garage,
what's he waiting for?
They must think that no one's garage after
Let's
that.
lose his own. That's going to be pushing him back. Time's starting to really become a bit of a problem now. Team Liquid need to get a move on. They need to land these shots here. Crossed up, lined up, and with the pistols, it's all guns,
crossfire from them. Holy hell!
I mean, Edward Gaming.
Yeah, strong crossfire. I love that they all fought over towards site. I felt like they had a good plan. I love the pistol. I like the 4v5. I thought the plan, once the initial A hit got cancelled, I thought the plan was really good. It's an impressive pistol.
Go for a repop into a site. Liquid there with Rhaegar at the helm making the wrong call. And yet still confident they could win the 5v4 retake. Didn't quite work.
Exit Fuse, what's up, dude, with the prime? Thank you, man.
It's a really important pistol because, like
audio
you said,
listener, you want me to shout out the score every so often?
Okay,
I got you.
Full armor
Let's
and a marshal
hope, hopefully I remember.
But keeps 1,200 in the bank for him to buy up an op later on.
That's exactly what that indicates. Deep smoke into lobby. Familiar beginnings to the start of this. No one on the EDG willing to
This is
themselves towards a lobby. They're just willing to play it slow at the beginning.
yeah, just
Now
making
they
sure
can
that
be
they win
training.
this.
Look at how far back that
Like,
is.
not too much for in terms of the bonus, just making sure they have the best buy into this one possible.
On to save. He has to back away, needs a flash as well to just get around the corner.
Damn, they're aggro.
While all this is happening, the rest of Team Liquid also going for a bit of exploration.
Real Lazy,
See
what's
if they
up,
can
dude?
catch one of
Thank you
those
so much
cheeky
for that
kills,
with the
but
prime. Welcome, bro. Appreciate that.
In the grand finals,
The
and all throughout
re-aggression,
playoffs, actually,
okay,
these
they're
were some of
ready
the most
for this.
dangerous
I
rounds
liked
for
how
Team Liquid's
EDG played this
opponents.
again.
Nats
Just clearing
with
all of
the Ghost
all of these
just
places,
looked
pressure over
absolutely
towards it,
different.
damn, he's
So,
fast.
even though you might just be thinking, yeah, of course, plain sailing for EDG,
Jugang as well.
This, I
Jugang
think,
532. What's
be a
up,
good
dude?
way
Thanks
of
so much, mate.
kind of starting out utterly flawlessly. Kankan also getting 4 kills there, 800 extra credits.
Yeah,
He'll be
the
very happy
Marshall
to put
against
into the
no
operator
armor
fund.
is just
Two away from the
sick.
knives
This
as well.
guy's
Yeah.
really.
I
I
mean,
think
all
he
of
might be
this
the
helps
fastest
them,
I've
helps their
seen.
flow massively. And I'm
It's
wondering
consistent
if at some
as well.
point
It's
here
not
Team
like it's
Liquid try to
one-off
up the
fast,
pace,
he's
so
very
go for
fast.
a lobby pressure this
Whoa,
round.
the hell
But
was
you
that,
see
bro?
how far back the drone is being
Dude,
used.
the
You call it
replay's
out,
loud.
Brent. I think that's because they're anticipating Safe and Soulcast being pushed up like that over towards A lobby. And they're just going to get flushed out in those kind of situations. All right, good start. And a slow tempo to begin.
Okay. Like we said, not the sickest bonus here.
Deep cam to mid.
Do you think the Kankang spraying habit is bad? It's never lost him. Like I get it. I'm not the type of person that for people that watch my stream, I know that it's pretty much impossible to have perfect Valorant, so I don't hold it up to the levels that it should be perfect. People have stuff like that that they like doing, as long as it doesn't cost them rounds, I don't really care. If it's a habit that he likes to do, it's part of his style, it gives him confidence, whatever, I don't care.
Just a corner check, shoulder check, there it is. Kill found, cannot get out of there. Dug himself into a bit of a hole.
But look, EDG not accelerating.
But if you're looking at perfect Valorant, it shouldn't be there. But I don't view the game in that way. It's impossible to play perfect Valorant. Too many nuances, too many things that can happen. Pangru, what's up, dude? 3 months. Thank you, Pangru. Appreciate you. This is a good start here. Yeah, because they managed to get the gun upgrade as well, so that's the Marshall that they upgrade into a rifle, so it's a huge win.
Does not see anything A-long whatsoever, so now they read it. You see Redgar sprinting his way over to C. What does the timing look like? Looks like EDG are going to be able to get in.
20 seconds. I mean, yeah, they do get themselves into the site. What's the attempt and what's the call from Liquid? Players are only just starting to get into position. Do they want to try and flood in? Plants down. Too much to offset it. Kankang. So locking that one down. It's a flash play.
Ooh, that flash is nice.
Doesn't actually death
Wait,
it,
beats
though.
the Omen flash?
Forces a couple of these lines.
Owned
And
it.
the angles here. Soulcast with the rifle, resetting Chichu.
Okay, nicely done. Really good, really good from Soulcast here. Loved his flash.
Get themselves into the site easily.
And he was kind of fast in on the retake. Good shots from him as well. It's a great sign. Yampy did great as well. Tell you what though, good damage done. So much damage done that we are going to have a big swing round here.
Serious economical damage. Oh, wow. They knew that Safe was there, and I'm sure they would have continued.
How was the
to
EG
chase,
game worth watching? I think like Fracture felt really fun. If you want to watch Fracture, I thought Fracture was a great game.
The energy's good, the economy isn't. It's a Spectre and a Judge for Liquid.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
So
we always used to do this at the beginning as well. Nice to see that it's a big confidence booster when someone in your team just starts like dog barking. So good to see it nice and early on.
So slow off the rip now, but this time just taking all that space on A long.
Safe is playing another kind of one and done spot though. He's relying on his dash and maybe a Trailblazer to bail him out in these kind of spots.
There's a Soulcast with him, but it's being held.
There was a Sky Flash.
It's from nobody now. It's going to be clear and close. That means the dash is activated. Here's a stun, an attempt to try and play. No, just getting out of there. Once more.
Oh, the lineup. Yeah.
Down to the minute mark.
This looks way more
Bacon leaked that to me ages ago. I don't know if he was meant to not do it, but.
Flash into the corner, listening for footsteps.
Judge in, like we said, this is a huge, important round.
Bit of re-clearance. Soulcast also has Seekers, but here we go.
It's not too bad,
No
actually,
buttons
for
pressed.
EDG.
That's a
2 people
fault
can't buy,
line.
but still.
Paranoia flash
There's
and
only
dash. Actually
2
quite
on
excellent
site here,
inside
and they're like
spot.
in
Can
weird
still save,
positions.
but they
It's not
haven't cleared
great.
Sean.
Sorry, I
Here we
didn't see
go.
Soulcast
Soulcast
over
is
towards here. That's
finished,
my
but
bad.
still
3.
players,
3,
they
3, 3.
maintain the grasp.
It actually was a lot better. I didn't look at
Just
Soulcast.
Crossfire, Yampy really
Okay,
just
Crossfire
turning
was
up here.
great.
30 seconds left.
Choo-choo. Last one standing. Players to try and muscle his way
Very
through.
nicely
Safe,
done.
really.
Had good map control here. If I'm going to be a little bit critical to EDG, they
Another
didn't
big
really
performance
default much. There
from
wasn't
those
too much to
two
worry about.
old guard Liquid players.
Liquid did good to stack 3 people over towards
Yampy
A.
this time that steps up. Wow.
But yeah, turret.
Gorgeous spray transfer onto
Yeah, that was
Kankan.
nice. Okay.
And dealing with
Turret
Smoky
up.
too. Kankan, I
Alarm
think,
bot was
just
up.
staying inside his cloudburst for a little too long there, not confident in the utility.
Okay,
And he did also
EDG,
get
2 people can't buy.
counterflashed. Again,
Low buy
by
for them.
Yampy.
We do have
Those
knives,
two,
so
Yampy
they've
and
got to
Soulcast,
be
the
a
only
little bit
members of
careful.
the roster that were part of the Team Liquid that eliminated
Can you explain the
EDG from
smoke on
champs last time
short
they
A?
played?
Is it literally just this
So,
one?
in some
It's
sense,
just to block
revenge match,
vision.
but I don't think that'll really be what's on
It's either
Edward
this one or
Gaming's
it's this
mind
one,
here.
and
Yeah.
either way it's to
How
block
far you
vision
can go in
so
the
that
tournament.
that you have to stack 2 people here.
Achieving that first win, making the top 8. Those were the goals that they set themselves out to get with this tournament.
Okay,
At this
Jet
point now,
knives,
how far can they
3-2,
go?
and
Well,
they're
was
going to
talking
have
about
a
the potential
2-9
for
loss
revenge against
bonus,
Liquid after
so
being
that's
eliminated.
going to be an op and a lot. I mean, you could do heavy armor if you
So new
wanted.
teams. Shock darts close, not breaking that alarm bot. Here's the dash though, over the top. Round the sides, and there's the
That's
right
nice,
click.
gets the
So
guns
Yampy
this one.
falls, hands
Chance
are
to
rifle
snowball.
over.
We'll see. Howdon
They
has
look
his
very
ult.
prepared for the areas
Cypher
that Team
still
Liquid are
has
gonna
it.
be fighting.
Okay, Cypher's dead.
Those shutting down a bit of a garage pivot. Players trying to work their way through. Kankan falls their back and definitely aware of it. And that's trying to
good luck,
again,
Redgar.
adjust that movement backwards
Yeah,
and
nicely
forwards
done.
and
What a
wow,
hero play at the
while
moment.
Redgar
The
was
snowball is
smoking.
most definitely in, and
Not
he is
wasting any
still
time.
going aggro. Gets over towards
Vacuums at the
spawn.
back
He's
of the
won
site,
the
and now he is a
He
nuisance.
has won
Look
the
at
round.
this
That's
guy,
incredible.
almost back, forcing out
Oh,
the
the
big
team-
flash
oh, God.
timing.
The
But
team
flash,
flash.
He was flashed up safe. He's alone here. Has the dash. The
What
uptrap
the-
to Shorty. Claims the kill. Can he get the 4? But shut down.
What the hell is
Nobody
going on?
pushed up to help it out.
Okay, that was nuts,
Safe,
man.
almost salvaging
The
it.
team flash. Yeah, he was talking about the
Okay,
team flash there as
a
well.
very
Okay,
slow
crazy.
beginning
Nice
to
try
Haven,
from
punctuated
Safe
by
there.
some
The
insanity
Seekers
there
actually
towards
nearly
the end.
ruined the push.
I mean, both Jet
Kankan
players
did
making
unbelievable
the
here. What a
play
sick
for their
run from
team.
him individually.
Kankan gets into the backside there. Yampy's got no chance of winning that. Absolutely none. They just predicted his position perfectly. But this play, to dash onto Redgar,
Yeah, he
catch him in
wasn't
that
expecting
timing,
the dash.
beautiful. And then this really gave Safe a chance of winning the round in return. That's a thrifty. that
Yeah,
will
that's his
massively
reaction to the
help
kill. Like,
EDG.
well,
And now
what the hell can I
Operator
do
online
there?
for Safe.
Trying to
Operator
smoke.
online for
Shouldn't
Safe.
be
He's
this
already
close.
making a peek through double doors. Inside the cage, has to use the dash to disengage.
Okay,
There was a lot of util being lobbed at him, making sure they can't get away
Op
with too
gets
much.
delayed for a
That's
little bit
value
because
of
obviously
the cyber cages for
kept him
sure.
into this
It
round.
gives you that audio cue on when someone's actually pushing and contesting them. So everybody
This
in the EDG
is
ready to punish that.
a
Safe
massive
decides to
buy.
back
I
up without
thought
even firing a shot.
they might eco on this one. So Soulcast take as a hit. I actually think
Is
he
that
only has
same
one
kind
Sky
of
Flash
drone
as well
being
into this.
used?
He had really low
I
money.
wonder if
Surely
Liquid
that
try and
can't be
find
right,
timing
unless he
to
just
push
used
up
both his
after
flashes
they hear this
super
one.
early on.
I mean, there's a
These
stun
smokes are
being
great
held
at the
right now.
moment, creating pressure. Again, just
Yampy
blocking the
decides
vision. It
not to
keeps
use
2
it.
people over towards here, so this default's kind of nice.
It's been quite an interesting game so far, just in terms of the times they're taken. I mean, it's it's been slowed down frequently, but you see those bursts of explosive play. Deep smoke all the way down, trying to
Yeah,
fake
deep smoke actually
does
pulls
have
the
his
rotate
presence
over.
there.
They're heading into the op though, and they have no drone.
Yeah, it's used very early. I
They
think
need. Oh, Safe's not watching
Smoggy's
that.
flashes, isn't
Dog
it?
goes
Push him
in,
off the
Dog
side.
clears
He's
out
not
of
even there, he's
all
not
of
even
this,
on the
so they can
line.
have a heavy rotate. Does the rotate come in on time?
Right
Damn,
up
how is that
close.
not a double?
And
1
Smoggy
HP.
survives on 1 health, almost getting the collateral. Here's the Blade Storms. Hop over the top, Safe. Let's try and make quick work of this. Shunt this before they can even get into
Sick
the site.
breach
Rolling
shot.
Thunder collects all of them, corralled up. 12 seconds remaining. Not a
Dude,
chance
they
in
got
hell
no
trying to get
time
themselves
here.
into this.
Wait,
When it's a
he
TP
ulted to
onto
B?
B of all places.
He ulted
Hold
to
on.
B?
Aftershock in the
I
space,
mean, his
6
teammate
seconds
was B and they
left.
have no
He has
question.
the
They
spike,
have no
he's the
info over
plant,
towards
just in time, but it can be denied.
over towards
A
A.
peek,
So
an
honestly, it
attempt
does
to
make
try and
sense.
get
Does
play
get the
for
plant
it.
in, but
Fault
that is
lines all over the
very,
place,
very
just
clean. Really
absolute
nice round.
anarchy.
A little bit risky on the buy here, but massively
attempt
paid
is
off.
just try
5
and
people
adjust
staying
the
alive,
pivot.
3,000 for everyone. Perfect round from them.
Liquid are finding
Soulcast
their
did
opportunities
really
to hold
well.
on here.
When
They're not
Soulcast
getting
did this
baited too
dog
heavily
over
into
towards A
EDG's very
and saw
slow play.
literally
They're
nothing, he was
so
close
happy
over
just
towards
to
short,
hold
cleared
themselves
everything.
and
That's when
rely
they
on
knew.
Safe
That's
to
when
deliver.
Safe decided to take this
This
peak
pick is
because
good,
they weren't
and then
garage,
Yampi
they were probably
immediately
grouping up
coming in
towards
and
long,
being able to
and that
deliver
just
that
changed
rolling
everything.
thunder
So
stops
big
anybody
shout out to
from pushing
Soulcast, his util was good
onto
here,
Safe.
and
The
Safe did
1-2
great.
punches have
But
actually
that
worked
dog
quite
from
nicely.
Soulcast there changed the round.
Now we've got
It meant that
EDG
they could have people in the
taking a
right
bit of a
position,
timeout here.
position as well.
As the score is 3-3.
What made Safe check long? Yeah,
It's
the
definitely
Skydog.
been a lot of map working. You know, one of the key things that you're noticing from EDG is that one of the key things you're noticing from EDG is that Shishu is giving them options in the late round.
Do you want 5
but
EMEA
it also
teams
means that he
in
doesn't commit into
champs?
sights with them as heavily.
Give credit to Team
Let's
Liquid. I mean,
think.
most teams, when
Who
they're
would I
planning
prefer?
around a lot of the defensive
My way of
protocols
viewing
on
it is I
they
want the
will want to
most
try and
amount
get
of
an operator in
teams
their Jets
that
hands
can
as soon
win
as
the
possible. It's
tournament,
pretty
so we have
standard,
the
but
most.
the amount that
Na'Vi
Edward Gaming is slowing
and
it down,
Giants wouldn't be
contacting,
too bad.
trying to get away with
They can
things
probably
at
do
various
pretty good.
areas. The op is a
Americas
great
maybe
tool
has more
for
chance
that.
because C9,
Absolutely. And, you know, changing the
and
pace can be a major tool. It doesn't mean that playing slow or playing fast is better in Valorant,
Who else
but
can?
mixing those two is really important to throw defensive teams off their game.
Furia.
And thus far, we've only
think
seen the
Furia
slow
could
start
win
from
an
EDG, apart from that one round where Kankan went crazy with the blades.
Then again, I'm not sure Giants could win an event as well. I kind of put in them on the same level.
This is nobody has purchased this for Kankan. So
Pacific
they are
could be cool
intentionally
for
somebody must have.
Oh, okay. All right.
Pacific
Well,
winning
maybe
and
we'll
getting
not.
like
Absolutely,
GE and
very
Zeta
agree with that
just for
one.
the
Where did you want me to
pure
continue it?
numbers
Somebody's
could be
not
nice
here
as well. So
yet.
yeah, I don't really
You wanted
mind
me
to be
go
honest.
with that?
Straight
I'm
up,
not
I don't
doing it. I'm not
actually.
stooping to your lows.
I don't mind.
So this isn't again going to be a really slow round, right?
Taking notes, though, I
Maybe Team
pretty
Liquid
much
are gonna be
remember it in my head and
expecting
then
the
I
tempo
just
to be
write it down
increased
on the
off back of a
breaks.
Thrifty. Actually, Kankan's just going to be walking around trying to find picks.
This op is really going to catch somebody off guard, but it's revealed.
Okay,
First shot doesn't land.
so this is
That was an important one.
mad.
Because now Team Liquid are going to be aware that they've made this purchase.
This is mad. Nobody drops him a
Say all
pistol.
the information to
Nobody
Kankan for his team.
drops him a op.
This is one of the first times.
Everyone takes a pistol and they
since
just
the
do a
second
hero
round
round where he's
where
trying to
they've
get a
gone for a
pick. They're then
reactive
trying to
push
pick up the gun
to
and
catch
snowball
EDG.
into this. It's really crazy. First time we see him miss.
Off right guard's
Second time I've ever seen him miss
How's
in
that?
this
Not
tournament.
active
That's
though,
why I've
yeah.
seen him miss out for
Want some
events.
sort of timing. I mean,
Second
they take
time
a
I've seen him
hot
miss
flash,
this tournament.
I think Soulcast just
This
blinded.
is a really weird buy. This is, I mean,
Switch!
this
Nobody.
happens in
He lands his
CS. People
shot.
do this buy.
Chev straight to the head.
Yeah, do
What
they
an
want to try
absolute
overwhelm
mess
now
from
and
Team
try get
Liquid
this
there.
gun?
The drone as well.
He has
They
his
play this one
ult.
forward. Soulcast is kind of trapped
Oh my
into the
goodness.
corner.
He
Rolling
has his
Thunder,
ult as well.
A choice to commit it, but well, Soulcast is stunned up, yet still stunned, lands it. Shot still there, over the top, trying
Soulcast
to
did
offset
great
as well.
with too many
The
guns
cross
here. I
place,
don't know
but
how
Haldong
Nats
has
is on
really
20
just,
HP, maybe from the rotate, maybe
forced
from the
this
luck.
one,
I'm
but
not
also
entirely
an
sure.
incredible
They
recovery
go
from
behind,
Soulcast
fast
after
behind,
a
there's
bit of a
nothing here.
whiplash, being
What
able
a
to pick
weird
up
round,
two
but
while
the
stunned.
fact that he's going to
Has
clear all
actually
of this,
kept
they
Liquid
now
in
need to...
this.
They should be expecting this.
This is low,
He's
though.
cleared all
Safe
of
is
this.
the
They
player
need
on
to
the flag
expect the
right now.
luck,
Yeah,
and they
on A
do.
long, needs to make best of the moment. Close to the left. Didn't catch it, but no kills going either way, and he's still got the dash. Goes for it, lands that shot. And there's a couple more waiting for him. Smoke at the feet. How does he want to try and get into it? Smoke, drop down, half onto the defuse. That's already in, but he's on 20 health. Will fall half onto it, over the top of the
Okay,
shorty.
26 HP, a
Not the
little
weapon of
unlucky.
choice, but
Haldong
again,
did
just
great
didn't really
in
have
this.
too many options at his disposal.
Nice
Forward
luck
around
as well. The
Haldong.
luck gave
Shut that one down.
information,
We're looking at
which meant that
4-3.
they
This has
expected
been very
behind.
back
Not
and
that it got
forth.
the kill,
Yeah,
but
it's
it
been back
felt
and
like it
forth
made
in
a
the most
difference.
bizarre way possible, Brent. EDG won the pistol and the follow-up, and then two Thrifties.
Yeah, I can't
These
believe this
rounds are
buy
really
worked
bizarre.
so well.
I mean, the first Thrifty, I feel like Kankan went crazy.
And that there's an op for them
And
to
this
pick up
time,
here as well.
It's a Team Liquid mistake down short to offer them that opportunity. And EDG are going to
Soulcast,
capitalize.
yeah, he
We've
did
seen
great
from
to
them
get
so
one.
far in this
I
tournament.
don't know who
If
this
you offer
was
them an
here,
in, they're gonna
but they
take
needed
it.
to get that kill.
And now
It was
it's
kind
an
of fine with the
off-the-off
fast kill,
battle
but whoever
for
this
not
was,
gonna
I
start
can't
the round
remember.
with
They
that.
had to get a kill for this to be a
Safe
different round.
takes the standard line down A long as Kankan goes and watches towards Garage to start with, and then it's going to come back over here. Yeah, it's a bit more pushed up than standard.
Yeah, this is aggressive. I mean, Safe.
There's a lot of people.
That
Okay,
guy
another big
to
swing round
prove,
here.
honestly, as well. A lot of people doubting this team.
EDG have so much money that they're fine
Making
for next
excuses.
round.
Spots the barrel, sees the shoulder, takes the shot, dash into the wall.
Does he get
Still
out?
backs away, but Smoke, yeah, not dissipating.
God, that smoke felt like
Give
the
clean
longest smoke.
angle, wants to reaggress onto this.
What a play by Safe.
Insane.
I mean,
Honestly,
he's
kinda
just got back
sick.
onto into this angle perfectly. He's giving his team
Yeah, he holds on to the information
close
so they
up.
can keep this heavy
Exploration
stack in
into
terms
mid.
of 2-2.
The alarm bot dealt with. Nobody Trying to hold this ground as well, and now he's worked himself into this
Really
lurking
cool
position
round.
in the cage.
The lurking Sova.
All over the place. Yeah, I mean, this is just adding so many different things into the mix. Trying to keep Team Liquid reeling, but player disadvantage now. A tap onto the plan. Howdon just trying to bait the
This
utility.
is hard.
Now
We'll keep
actually
an eye on
choosing to
Red
stick
Guns
it.
push
They got
behind. No
themselves
one's
into
pushing
that
over
post-plan
towards A.
situation of
Here, there's a
smoke.
trip here if he wants to
I love
TP it.
this. Nobody just holds for Howdon to plant, and then Howdon gives him a smoke to play even further.
Here's a lockdown.
Killjoy
and nobody does
ult
have the
goes
Hunter's
in
Fury for it,
towards
but he's in a
Garage.
smoke, man. He can't play for this.
Wait,
He's trying to
nobody's...
take the fight well.
Nobody's...
Wiggles himself into
What
that
the
angle.
hell is going on?
Jumping down, trying to double up. That's covering it.
He
So
did break the
was
lockdown, but at
destroyed.
what cost?
This can play out close here. It's down to Chichu. Doesn't have that angle on him, but he's not watching for the bottom of mid. That's Redgar.
Okay,
Spraying
nicely
down.
handled it.
Damage done, but not enough to claim
Liquid
the
played this
two.
very well. Shout out to
So,
Safe.
Josh, I gotta
Thought he
say,
did good. Shout out to
one of the most
Nats.
bizarre maps I feel like I've cast, and I can't really get
Also,
a feel
breaking
for
the
flow of
trip
this
at
because
the
it's
end
just all
here
over
to
the
create the
place.
pressure
Yeah,
was pretty
it's
good.
Because
So
EDG are
this
playing
guy
so
kind of had to
slowly
stay
and
at the
then
bottom.
Using lurk timings in
So yeah,
bizarre
Redgar actually
ways. I mean, that's
breaking
one
the
of
trip and creating
things
pressure. It
that's
was
actually
nice.
good about EDG, and one of the reasons why I think they've got chances to win even against top teams is that they just play the game very differently compared to what a lot of the regions are expecting. But you gotta say, the
He
player
TP'd
that's
it?
actually
You sure?
winning this for
It
Team
wasn't
Liquid,
here
I feel,
though.
consistently
Was it
is
because
Safe.
Cypher had died?
He's been able to get
Oh, he
so much
TP'd it? Okay.
value with the
Makes sense
operator,
then why they
whether
weren't
that be like
expecting
one
him.
pick and
Alright, cool.
falling off or just holding the line over towards A.
Right,
They're giving
nice
him
minimap watches in
ultimate
chat. Love that.
responsibility of holding C
Okay,
all
recon
on his
goes
own
in.
or A
They
all on his
don't
own.
do this
And it gives
recon
the
that's
rest of
safe,
Liquid
so it
all
gets
the
shot.
freedom.
That's weird.
Play like Safe as well.
That's
You gotta
nice
think
as well,
he's coming into
and
this matchup, everybody's
good to note
gassing up
that
the whole Kang versus Safe matchup
they
with
spotted this
duelists.
earlier with the B hit, and then information was
Safe's play has
relayed.
been popping off, honestly, the entirety of the EMEA season.
Aggro
Yeah.
push over
Dominant.
towards C.
He's
This
been
is becoming a
hard
little bit
carrying
common. We're
Liquid
liking
in
that
a
at the
lot
moment
of
from
the
Liquid. This is good early
Probably
info.
not, you would say, the grand finals,
Playing
which
a
is their
retake.
biggest win. But throughout the rest of the season, Safe was the guy.
They don't have
And
the
he's
best
supported
ults for
Redguard
a
to get into
retake,
very
but
deep position
we'll
over towards
see.
C, which again
Dog goes over
allows Team
towards
Liquid to
middle.
stack over
I mean, they
towards
can
the
have
middle of the
people
map and
close here
towards
now
A.
with this information, but I
They have
actually think
chances of
EDG
being
might
able
be in
to
a
play a
really
flood
good spot.
retake here
If
off
Smoggy
the
can save his
Seekers,
aftershock
see what
and
they
go
decide
onto
to go
Heaven, I
for.
think this round's done.
Back spam from the Heaven location.
We'll keep an eye on
Picking
where
up, he's up
Breach
there. They do
decides
have
to go in this
access
after
to the
plant.
side.
Oh,
They
they
need
do
to
a
push this
good
back.
plant here.
So it's going to be a set retake from Team Liquid.
Breach gonna go
Redguard could have
under?
met up with the rest of his team using that Omen ult, and instead he's
Breach
going
gets
on a
under.
very
I
slow
think this
flank
round's
here.
done. We'll see.
I mean,
It's a very
he's
hard
having
retake.
to navigate this trip as well. It's on the flank. We'll see if he chooses to do so.
Chichu can hear it though if he uses it, surely.
Yeah.
Another TP in.
Is heard by
Well, we can
Chichu,
say he
so
hears it.
fight
That looks like
again.
land
It's
sound.
on two different fronts. Safe already jumping all the way down, close to the corner. Chichu captures Redguard.
And
when
what
he's
we
trying to
missed
make
here
the
as well
play.
off screen is
Flashing
once
back
they
and
did
away,
this
Team Liquid
initial
already
hit,
made
they
the
did
call.
the
Discipline.
breach aftershock,
Back away
like I
from this
said,
one and
right?
realise it's a
Meant
lost
that these
cause.
two were just out of it and they could just isolate.
Can't get him punished. Yeah, there's another round that's just a bit of a misread, I think, from Liquid. You know, the overall game plan from them is to have Safe provide
I think
huge
EDG did
information
great.
so that they can make the right reads. And this time, just not
Very
quite.
nice run for them
They
in
thought the
terms of
read
money
was
as
that
well.
EDG
They
were
needed
gonna back
this.
away from A and end towards
Feel
B.
like
That's
both
why they
teams
moved
doing
Safe over there. They had 3 players around the
decent
B
amount.
area. Playing retake A really without any major ultimates with which to do so. Only the Seekers. I don't think that's enough necessarily. I'd like to see them play retake A with, you know, Lockdown or Rolling Thunder, something of that nature.
I was a little bit similar to
Bit of
this
a
as
miscall
well.
there,
I
I
felt
think,
like
from
they
Team
needed
Liquid, but that's
something with
also
that.
the first rifle round that EDG have won. So how
Felt
they're
like
in the lead
because when
is
they
a bit
started
of a
playing
miracle.
retake A, I was looking at the
But
ults
they
and I was
pulled
like,
out
well,
some crazy
they
stuff
don't really
when
have
it
the
was
best
required
ults
of
for
them.
this.
It's going against those expectations of how you'd
This was
expect the
interesting.
game to go.
Flash went off before the smoke and it hit. So that with that, because it hit, he insta dogs. But this is a fast dog. He's gonna see all the info here, know that he just can hold A on his own, and they can pretty much stack towards this. So Liquid looking okay for this. They push down middle. This is a perfect reaction. They're not gonna expect them this fast. And that Omen flash is insane. They dodged the ult as well. That is absolutely wrecked. But somehow he gets that, and the fast flank comes into trade. Liquid are playing really well. They're very proactive at the moment on the defense, whether it's C long or whether it's over towards middle. I really want to shout out Soulcast again. I felt like his dog usage here was great. Really good. It's weird to see a Sky playing solo A, but he's playing it very well. He's just making sure that he can control when he wants the rotate to come to
The grand
him.
finals, it felt like watching a different player with Redgar. The regular season,
Yeah,
it was up and down. He
Redgar's
had
flash
some
here was great as well.
horrendous
The delay
games. He
was
had some
good.
good
But again,
ones too,
this
thrown
was a
in
lot
there.
down to the
But
Sky dog
when I
over
watched
towards
him play
A,
the grand
making
finals,
sure
he's
they
just
could have
hitting
so
every
many
shot.
people
He's
here, making
challenging
sure they
like
could
this,
push down
going
middle.
for plays, confident with with the swings. And I think that was one of the big reasons why
Regal fixed his
kind of
posture.
brutalized Fnatic in a major
I don't know about that
upset.
one, boss man.
They're looking
Not
to carry
too
that
sure
momentum
about that
forwards
one,
here
but
too. They don't look
it's
scared
maybe
of
a little
EDG.
bit better than it was. I wouldn't say. I think fixed is a
Necessary, I
stretch.
Like we've been talking about a lot of hype around EDG.
Fixed is a stretch. It's better. I'll give you that. It's better.
Plays they've been
We'll
able to
settle
pull
on
off.
that.
There are 3 players in A long right now, but pings all over the minimap towards B. And I'm not sure what Haodong's cooking up here, but it's some kind of set pre-planned round from EDG. What is the play?
Okay,
Don't
dog
have Spike.
goes out early.
Double
This
laser.
time it hits. We
Spots
have a
loose
different
to
setup.
up onto A
This
as
is kind
well.
of nice.
This is all over
This is
the
actually
place,
really
but
nice.
And they've
And
got nobody playing
EDG,
more of a lurk
this
than I've ever seen
Liquid
from
are a step
Silver on
ahead
A.
here. It's a shame they don't get the kill because EDG now.
The smoke. Oh my God!
Whoa,
It's
that
all over
was
the place.
kind of bold,
Laban,
but I
the
liked
spray.
it.
Claims the
EDG
kill,
really
though,
wanted
takes
to
out
take
the
down
most
Garage, and then they had a
And it
kill
looks
setup,
like
and
the idea
Garage
there is to
changed
pull
the
people away
killjoy
from A. It's
setup.
actually triggered
Are
a
they
reaction
expecting
from
this
Nats.
push?
Yeah, and
They
he's
should
also
know that Liquid have been very
Watch, though,
proactive.
That's 2
Man,
players.
how does he get that
Still,
kill?
Nats lands one of the kills.
There
That's
go the nanoswarms on A.
silly,
It's all
man.
down to
How
Soulcast.
the hell does he get that
And
kill?
Yampi to
So
make
skilled.
something happen.
And then
Yampi
he
caught.
walk contacts up
Soulcast is
A
pushing out.
reactively
He's got
here.
his knife
This
out now.
round is
How-
wild. I'm really
as
impressed
much
with
as we're finding it
EDG.
difficult
They're
to
like
find the
learning
read
on
on
the
the flow of
fly a
this
lot.
game, you can
I
see
saw it with the
Liquid
alarm
having the
bot.
same
I'm seeing it
issues.
with reactions.
That
They're
none of the Team Liquid
knowing
players had a
once
clue
they
what
do
was going
something,
on
there
in
is a
this round.
reaction every
And
single
for
time
good
now, whether it's a
reason.
push towards here
Again, this
or if
is
it's a push towards here.
This is
So
how
yeah, this is
EDG
really
are
cool.
going to mess with you because they
And I
just play
think
some of these
the
maps
people in
so
Garage
differently.
were really good at,
Gone are the
at
days
spreading the
where they
information
just
before,
held
right? Because they
W
got
and
flanked
were
and Garage traded from the
extraordinarily
reaction in
predictable.
middle, and I think
They're
from
now
that they
gonna mess
realized
with
that
your
they're being
head,
super
mess with the
proactive.
flow of the game. I mean, who expects the
Posture check
Cypher
and stretch.
Sova to be aggressively
My
taking
posture's not.
garage
Yeah, I'm going in
control
on Red Guy's
to
posture. and my
bait
posture's
out
pretty
A pushes?
bad at the moment. I'll give you that.
So quite odd. I mean,
They play differently.
they do play differently. Credit to Haodong as well, his calling style. He's added that nuance with every single international event. Every
Cast
game
is
he's
loud.
just
Okay,
been
I turned him down a
developing.
little bit. Should be slightly better.
The sky's the limit.
Only ever so
3
slightly.
goals that they set out for.
Okay,
Making
last
top
round
8.
into this, we have knives. Everything's there. We've got a Guardian on Nats and safe.
The final round again, and
is
Safe and Yampi are playing for a bit of
spotted,
control. They
right?
spotted it now. And look, immediately.
I mean, they get a dash out of him. Dude, look at this. I'm very impressed with the calling from EDG.
The way that they're moving the map is really quite nice.
Yeah, it is nice. It's for as a mini-map watcher, this is very nice. Liquid learning from the retake that happened last time that they can't retake and they just decide to flood site. Dog coming in safe is here. Very good reactions, man. This is a really high-level game at the moment. Very impressed.
Don't want to bring that one to the gunfight. Down towards short. Everybody fell.
was cool.
Flawless. What?
I'm
a
looking forward
weird
to the
and
summary of this
wacky
one
map
already.
of
Like, everything's been
witness.
really good from both
I
teams.
mean, if this is what the rest of the match is going to feel like, then we've got some bizarre situations in front of us. But I think, you know, you see the 2 jets at the top of the screen.
Bruh.
They've been delivering. I feel like the map, though, has come more down to who's got the read on what their opponents are doing.
Absolutely. 6-6 then. Decide
The crunchy replays on the audio. Yeah, crunchy was the right word. Jesus.
Going, but let's send it down to the desk to break it down so far.
Yeah, the delay from the Killjoy to be able to flood the site was pretty cool.
A closely contested game, but there were a few moments there where I agree with Brendan Sideshow, where I was like, man,
Most high-level tournament to date so far? Yeah, I think so.
The
The odd,
Yeah, I think that they were having the same experience as some
the
players
odd
were having inside
bad
the
map,
server. I
for
think
sure.
that is the read on the read,
But
also the kind of playstyle
overall,
that maybe
yeah.
Liquid was not used to playing against regionally, but actually on the stage, trying to, you know, be innovative and get them off guard, catch them off guard, but not actually achieving that.
What's interesting too is to watch how EDG started their attacking half. We're talking.
What about
even
EDG
on
Navi?
attack,
That's kind of what I was
EDG,
talking
what are we
about with the odd map
expecting? I'm expecting Kong
sprinkled in there.
hitting left, right,
EDG
soaring across the
Navi
side,
was,
dropping freaking bombs as he goes, like, just destroying.
I mean, it was it was fun to watch. The thing is, when the fundamentals and like it's not like the cleanest Valorant, I'll tell you what, it's pretty fun. Like it probably ends up being my
Despite all
favorite
of that,
game.
though, the Jets have showed up. They have been the difference makers, just not, as you said, Doug, in that bombastic, wild way that we would come to expect.
I think throughout the regular season in EMEA, we were getting a lot of that coming in from Safe, but if we also think about the
Not fun for the coaches, bro.
and
Officials are
acknowledging the
never
fact that
fun
they do
unless
not
you're
have a
absolutely
Sova,
banging
that
out a
tool,
team.
that
Like
initial
Potter probably
tool
had
that you
fun
have,
in the EG
onto
game,
Alovet is
but
going to be different.
man, I
Of
can't.
course, moving on to the defense, Lucas is
Man,
going to get creative.
I hate saying
think
Potter
in
on
some
stream
ways
because
going
I
to be
just
easier to execute
literally
knowing that you have
just
the power
sat sounds like bloomin' the guy from Harry Potter every time I hear it, dude.
I don't know.
I need to call her something else. I need to call her something else, man. I hear it. Every time I say it, you know, I hear it in my voice, and then I just stop my train of thought as well. Potter, yeah. Mate, I can't do it. 0 minimum. Thank you so much for the prime, bro. 5 months.
Thank you guys. Yeah, you know, while halftime's going on as well,
To start calling her Christine. Yeah, I think so. I think that might be the way.
Applying, I think, a little bit too much critical thought into the going on of the game.
Absolutely.
And we've agreed to
give up.
Well, maybe not give up, but
You can't unhear it now, dude. Yeah, I'm so aware of it. It's horrible.
Yeah, I think that is
It's actually
important
horrible. Okay, where are we at Pistol? 0-1, right?
Sheriff,
0-1?
he's purchased it,
Yeah.
he's 11 and 10, he's feeling it, and he wants to take it to the opposition of safe. We see some aggression out of double doors, though.
Look at this setup in Garage. It's such a hard read. I think that's part of why the first half was bizarre too. Both teams so willing to stack areas on the defense. And it's not where Liquid are going to again.
Nice way of dealing with this. What's the instant reaction? Instant reaction push, instant reaction push. Do they expect someone in spawn? Does look like it. Wow, what a nice round from EDG. Good reaction from this good protocol as they go over towards B. Also like the from Liquid taking a lot of map control. Redgar is the person that can win this round.
Be aware of it. Could be that flank timing, a stun into the corner. Shots rattled, only needs the 2. Sokas, he's got to hold his line. Towards the back of the site with the ghost. Tap, 6 bullets.
I mean,
left
maybe he
panel.
did enough.
Get the second, it's traded. Up to Redgar. It's planted for him. Out in the open, bit of a tap. Players are low. Just trying to bait out and hunt out a position. Redgar with that kill. Time really running short. Nobody.
Damn, dude.
Kill well. That's confidence, isn't it? The IGL feeling it.
Okay, he's giving it as well. Sick chat, I'm telling you, some of these reactive protocols from both teams, it's so good. The IGLing at the moment is really cool. The protocols are perfect. I'm loving this, man. It's a really good game so far. Is a mini-map watcher? Yeah, Saicho's loving it as well, dude. It's so good.
All right, language.
Oh, that's a fine. Come on. Come on now. That's a fine for the replay guy showing that.
Keep it PG. Get a rulebook out.
That's a huge round. You think about this. EDG, 4 out of 6 of the rounds that they've won have come out of pistol, follow-up, and 2 thrifting. So, Liquid really
there's no way. There is no way they find Zelsa's 10k for that. 10k. There is. I can't believe it's that high. I'm thinking 500 maximum, maybe 1,000 maximum. There's no way it's 10k. That's it's so much, bro.
A little bit all over the place. It needs to be contained. Needs to be once more.
Oi. That's getting really close though. Holy hell.
Nobody clean this one up. 2 players left standing. Safe will go down.
He's saying it's 100% 10k. Dude, it can't be. Chat, that's stupid amount.
He's faking like he's gone all the way through.
What will be watched? Plan goes down though.
Okay, pretty hard to win this one though.
Quite safely. They have a turret. Take contact of main. And a swarm as well. As Nats plays is live, it really shouldn't be winnable for nobody. I mean, it does have a shock dart to clear some area of the plan, but well, it's deaded early, so.
The NA salaries are really high. That's the only reason why I'm kind of like, that's the only reason why I'm still entertaining it, because I'm actually like, well, I know the salaries are pretty high, but that's, that's outrageous. Wait, whoa. Damn, dude, that's... Okay. I mean, it's a very good eco. So obviously we get a full buy from EDG. What on earth do Liquid do here? Multiple choices. Could just scrap the bonus. Could just play really low bonus with Sheriffs and just try and do as much damage as they can.
Soulcast going for a hero rifle, just taking a glance at the economy at the moment. It's kind of a tough decision
NA
for Liquid.
buy?
You don't want to let EDG back into the game. You don't want to let them build up too much of an economy. You do want to try and keep it suppressed so Kankan struggles to buy that operator. And here's another question, Brent. What is the pace going to look
at
like
this?
for Team
Yeah,
Liquid?
it's been a wild game.
As EDG did?
But it hasn't been like a wild one where it's been a lot of like good reactions more than like individual craziness.
Yeah, the embodiment of that.
Again, it's been what I would say is a mini-map game instead of like a
How long in particular?
Like a frag movie or something.
Style of play. Flash reclearance now into garage.
Which was how the other Haven went for EDG.
Cam. Taking a bit of that space. Even a nano swarm into the corner as well. A lot of util being used to clear close to the garage.
It's not a full commitment though. Not a C-split. It's baited out a bit of a defensive reaction from EDG. Liquid are just prodding around the map. That nano swarm, great for getting rid of
Alec Y, what's up?
enemy
Alec Y with the
auto
Prime.
utility.
Thank you so much for the 4 months, bro.
Great when Shishu's playing Cypher.
Thanks for saying that as well, dude. You're very welcome, bro. Don't you worry.
Being used quite far back.
Ooh, this is a very nice timed recon,
Angle watch for.
boss. Still think it got a lot of scans off, so maybe.
Players still
Slow.
from EDG.
At least they made sound. Yeah, that forces a smoke out of them. They do keep two here, so the pressure was still done, even though it wasn't the cleanest. We do have 3 here. They've just got an info trip over towards B. Cam getting early info. Jet is really committed. Yeah, nice check from Safe. Chichu has to somehow kill another. He's so committed. What a flash. How is he out of here? Flood. 12 seconds.
Disrupt this plan. They want to flood right back into it. Where's the util? Just raw gun duels. Fuming them down.
Chichu did incredible. The fact that he survived him might have been everything. Felt like they had to get him on the way out. Great flood, great rotate. Loved everything once again. Bonus round though for Liquid, so we get another full buy.
Liquid are going to have rifles on board. This game is so close. Kankan's not built up enough money to be able to buy his operator though. And he's still 1 away from the Blade Storm. So that major win condition of getting Kankan an op on defense side.
If EDG plays split, yeah. Not at this event.
If they win this round though, that's when you start to see the Kankan op come out. So this one is going to be massively important. Team Liquid would love to win it, not just to get them up to 9, but to stop one of EDG's major win conditions.
What's happening to Kankang's having a slow game? Honestly, he's doing fine. I think wait for the op to come out on defense. That's normally where it's normally where you feel the most pressure from Jet on this map. He's still got in theory, he's still got the best half to go.
And with how slow Liquid have been playing, that Hunter's Fury may end up being very decisive.
Are they going to spot this camera? This camera is a nightmare.
Having said that, Team Liquid are grouping up towards B with the spike as if they may want to hit here a little earlier than they
Slow
did
game,
last
still top fragging. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? That's the standard we now kind of hold him to because he's just been taking over games. I think honestly because it hasn't been as flashy as the other, that's probably why it feels like that for you. But he's honestly doing great.
Same pathing from Safe. He's done that a few times now. He's getting spammed out by Smoggy. Lucky to get away with his life, but they do gain the sight as a result of it.
Hunter's Fury?
Here it is, being unleashed. Doesn't get
A little bit slow on this one. They at least clear all of sight. Okay, with this he did good. He cleared the back of sight, and they can probably feel relatively clean. Yeah. Okay, we've got a lot of things to look out for here. We need to look at the red Gar. We need to look at both of the omens.
And it's being watched. How long's there? Still expect a second.
And that's the smoker down. This is very important now. They need to try stick this because when this vision goes, it's done. Yeah, and there's the red Gar luck. Liquid look very nice on this. Once they killed the omen here, it felt great.
It's a 1v3. Time running short.
Very impressive. One person that can't buy. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do.
This is what we're talking about with Team Liquid. Their game plan there looks lovely.
Yeah, dude.
They changed the pace.
It's been really good. Like everything's been really good.
Get a beat plan down. They hadn't defaulted towards garage, broken the trip. They just went for it. They went for it. They planted, and then afterwards they
Kang has knives. Okay.
Push the main amount of
Then
their team through garage to try and create
into
pressure
this.
in the C connect.
Now I've got an extra question then. If he has knives, I want to see if the person that's low is going to get dropped a gun or whether they actually want to save for an op. Okay, nobody's saving for an op. So next round we get the op out.
They need it now.
Certainly do. This map could quickly spiral out of their control. It's EDG's map pick.
Decent flash. Someone locked in there as well.
Team Liquid have been putting into like the slow attacking mid-default, trying to break a lot of the Cypher utility.
With 2 of them baiting here, are they going to check this? What's the stun like? They're aware of it. It feels like they know it. Yeah, okay, they've done their research. This was
just been incredible.
They knew it
instantly. In dodgy little spots and rooting them out.
Credit to Team Liquid there as well. I mean, Safe just had full confidence it was being covered. He heard the jump spot, but he didn't swap his crosshair placement over towards the middle area. They knew what their goal was, and it was to clear close. Here's a Seeker. Used up
That's
close.
very
Nobody
nice
trying to
as
get away
well.
with it inside the smoke. Seekers are broken, but this time Team Liquid going all the way over towards
Might be
C.
a good
Still
chance for Liquid to get a
players
lot
thought
of
about
their
how long
econ
inside the
flow, and
smoke,
this
still
smoke means the
moving around,
rotates can
for
come in
sure,
though.
but
3
trying to
people
play
here.
inside of it, hoping somebody
It's the
walks
timing
himself
like of
in.
them
Another
flooding
smoke, drop
spawn.
down at the choke towards the back save.
Look at that
Clears in.
smoke, man.
Adjustment with the aim of the team as well. They've got his back. Shorty out in his hands, might want to try and take it straight to them. There it is. There's one big, one in the chamber left still. Nobody brings him down.
Okay, very nice. 4 people alive, none of them have to rebuy armor. That's really good.
It's cleaned up.
Okay,
4
but now we
players
have to pay
surviving for
attention.
Liquid.
This is
That's
where we
gonna
get the
be
op out.
round.
This is
They
where
getting
they look
closer
the
now as
scariest.
well.
This is the
Redguard
big
looks
win
so
condition
chilled out.
for
He's
me.
taking a sip
How
of
are
his
Liquid going to
drink
deal with
towards
this
the
op
end
as
there.
well?
30 seconds left.
The round had only ended. He's just
Because
like,
everything's
yeah,
been
all right,
pretty good
we got it. No worries. On to
until
the
now.
next.
Well, maybe until now.
Round 18.
They haven't had to deal with the op
Finally
much.
has an operator in his hand. Could that be the game changer?
It's going to have to be, but I mean, Safe is running away with it. 19,
Certainly is.
13, playing with something to prove.
Double breach ult.
A lot of people.
Money is
Narratives
wrecked for
making
EDG, by the way, if they
Fnatic
lose
losing
this.
that finals. They've got something to prove indeed, and
That
oh,
is
okay. Bit of an
insane,
overbattle.
isn't it?
Yeah, that one.
What was Redguard doing?
Well, Redguard was just inside his smoke. That's Redguard's smoke. You expect that to be a safe area. I would ask, what is Howdong doing?
Yeah,
he just
it-
ran
it-
in there.
I agree.
But he just acted like it was a Thunderdome and took the duel.
They run it
That's
straight
a
in now. They're
little
gonna
bit
take the
bold.
C side.
Obviously, nice spacing for Nats to get this, but
Nats waiting
Chichu
to
was
have
very
a
committed
reswing.
here.
It's all being cut up by the
5
dash in
HP.
play. There's a plan.
Heal comes in.
Spike planted.
Sounds into the post. Kankan with a dash here. Flash not connecting.
Yampy is
Yampy, does it
Right
miss
field.
now?
Yeah, it's a rolling
Does the
thunder
breach ult
right in his
miss?
hands, but he's out in the open. His backside
Huge.
showing, mate. Pull the trousers up. Come on, get on with it. Kankan round the side now, using smokes to reposition. Spots it potentially. One head there. No, not quite. Nats is still there. Peekaboo right round the
Keep
side.
an eye on the lark
Doesn't
from
get the
Safe.
second kill he was looking for. 2 players left standing here for Liquid. Players flooding in, but his timing is everything from Safe. He's flashed.
Oh my god.
Team flash so
Oh,
fast. He
no.
goes down to Safe.
There's a big
Out onto
flash.
the fuse. Updraft over
Oh.
the top. Howdong
14
puts it
HP.
down and claims the round.
No, the Mystic Flash.
Another quicker one.
As
from
if that's
Liquid,
Mystic's
but
legacy,
EDG,
man. It feels so bad
It
for him,
feels like
but
they want to fight. Right
it's
from
what
the
everyone
beginning,
thinks
as soon as
of.
Howdong just sprinted into the smoke and took down Redguard, which we'll see a look at this replay. I mean,
it
they
is
get a
okay.
stun.
It is wild from Howdong. Like,
But
how's
they
that?
don't know, as far
I
as
mean,
I'm
it's
aware,
an
that Redguard's
insane
in.
round for
I
him.
think Redguard must have teleported.
But he was spamming before he jumped into the smoke.
Absolutely.
Which means
I mean,
he must have had some indication.
Yeah, I heard a footstep.
Soulcast's flash, yeah, maybe the comms
ADG
weren't good
get
for
a
it. Not entirely sure.
much-needed
Felt like
round
a
here that
miss.
keeps the
Definitely a
operator in
miscomm
Kankan's
from
hands.
either one.
He's going to be taking it on a walk down C long.
Very close round. Came down to a
With the
right click
camera
of a
to start
classic,
with.
14 HP. Nuts.
Yeah, and
Okay,
that's
smoke
gonna
goes
allow
in.
Chichu to
Recon's here.
rotate off.
Very proactive from EDG. They get the op set up, and this is good information. Now they can stack a bit heavier. They have info and info
so
as
far
well.
away from where the action's actually going to be happening. And Team Liquid, they dictate the place of battle.
Smoggy has his ult. EDG need to be very careful with this round. This is where Liquid can just take it here, because if EDG lose this 1,900 on top of the 150, 200, etc.,
To be the
they're
backside
done.
C, they can go in whatever direction they want.
Ult goes in.
Try and
We
reclear
still
that.
have the
Break
trip here.
trip close. That's actually going to be catching.
Okay, they get a
So I
kill off the
believe-
trip.
was that Yampy?
Yeah,
So
Yampy
Yampy's
goes
going to
down.
be beamed down. Here's a rolling thunder.
Nice
Attempt
shot
to play.
from them.
EDG just pushing on every single section of the map right now. Kankan with the operator decided to take that flank timing with
Oh, that recon.
Nats. There it is. Hits the
And
flick.
Kang push as
Wide
well.
face by Nats.
This is nice.
Spike's been
Liquid's got
dropped
a
down into the
timeout
middle of
after
nowhere,
this.
2v5.
They need to work out how they want to deal with this op.
Nobody doesn't aim to take another aim duel to give away their chances. This time, quite patient. Ping into the corner, letting his
30
team know
seconds
that
left.
could be a player close there tucked.
He's right.
This right here is the most perfect round they could have hoped for. Right? No damage taken. Well, no damage yet taken. Let's cover my bases with that. Yeah,
it's
thank
looking
you.
the wrong way for it.
And then 3,000 on top of everyone.
Taken care of, but Kankan immediately answers back and he says, "Okay, I'm going to flip the puzzle table. Not getting away with it. You're not going to be able to carry it forwards."
Soulgas has no chance of being able to win this one.
Okay,
So,
still look.
it's so strange
Still
watching Team Liquid
pretty nice.
run these fast plays
4 of
actually,
them
because
3,000. None of them
they're
have to
running all
rebuy
of their
armor.
protocols
Just
as
one
if they're
gun.
playing
That's it.
against a Killjoy.
Just
They're
one
not
gun.
breaking the trip at the front, but Nats is throwing a nanoswarm to get rid of Killjoy utility. That doesn't exist, but he's just doing it because he's used to doing it, because he's normally playing against Killjoy players. And he's not adapting, saving the nanoswarm for postban and looking for a trip to break. That's just lost them that round because they're not thinking about how to adjust based on playing against the Cypher, which is weird to me, Brent, because they were actually defaulting Garage and breaking.
How do you want to
when
approach this against the AWP? It is wrecking them a little bit.
Liquid were the one team that were running the Cypher the most on this map.
Absolutely.
No more than anyone, right? How do we take care of the Cypher util? But
so this is a couple of rounds towards the end here. They're about the only ones that EDG have been able to string together in a row this entire map, and yet the score is still 10-9. It feels like Liquid are in control of the game.
Why is Liquid? Why is such a big Liquid here? Right, it's just I'm telling you, like people are too harsh on the casters. You gotta like make a narrative, like that's their job. So sometimes it's gotta be like that. What would I do here? Fast strat. Straight up fast strat.
Might be feeling the pressure just a little bit.
Like I'm insta hitting C or something. I don't know what is their best fast strat, like what they're really confident on, but just set fast strat. Doing something real fast. Op on. You either overwhelm the op or you make it useless in the retake.
I think he brought more energy that day. You just need a certain energy when you come into games where you know you're going to win and you feel confident you're going to win.
Like this setup from EDG. They have kill trip and then info trip and then kill trip.
Need a bit of a warm up. Yampy barking in order to get into a match like this.
Like this fast strat over towards B. TP in. How many people do they play on site this time?
Stun. The dark, but well, Smoke's watched for. Into the corner goes safe, and well, the aftershock actually didn't do any damage.
Yeah, this is really good. They still need to kill the smoker though. Damn, nice shot, bro. Holy.
The precision from safe is just sublime, but
yeah, and this is the problem, right? Because Op now has to retake. Like, what a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. You just nullify it. Really, really good from Yampy. Damn, it's cool that you can stand in that corner and it doesn't affect you as well. A perfect round from Liquid. Just straight up fast rounds. Like we said, like we wanted to see. The Lux were good. The util was good. This was very, very nice. 1,900. I don't think they can buy an op unless they go glass cannon. So yeah, really good timeout. Really good adjustment from the timeout. And then now they can go back to slow, right? They can go back to slow. There's no op here.
This one's gorgeous. And then their post plants are really dynamic. They always have plans for them. Nats was on a flank. Yampy had his ult. They're developing plans for the post plant before the spike even goes down. EDG aren't
with glass cannon, no armor. So yeah, now they can go back to the default. They don't have to worry about it. So I love this round. Love the timeout. Shout out to Emil. This is perfect. Where is this kill? Redguard goes TP into here again. Smoke goes down. Insta reply. You need to chill out. What the hell? Like, this is crazy. Everything's everywhere. Okay, EDG come out on top though. They nicely done from Chichu. Good reaction towards here. Redguard needs to relax. He needs to start doing his TP into this corner instead of into the smoke. They killed him twice now. 1,900 loss bonus if Liquid lose this, so Yampy would have to get a drop, which Redguard can do with this, but their money then would be literally, I mean, we'd most likely get an 11-11 for sure.
Here's the pressure being applied now towards C as well, barreling through into C long. He's running around.
He's kind of owned it, to be honest. He's looped him out towards away from the site, and now they can site hit this. Hill goes in. Let's see how together that retake is. Still no plant. They might plant.
Getting into the site off the back of that big ult. In fact, they've stopped it. Yampy now with plenty of time left. He's going to get that plant down after baiting out all of these key pieces of util, and Soulcast is definitely feeling it. Wide face Chichu, only the one before traded. Nobody. Looked his way into the back of the side. He sees the barrel. Sees the barrel. Doesn't land the shot though. It's baited to the side.
Dude, how did they win this? Safe is a hero. He actually did so good in this round. No way, that was massive. That feels like it was everything.
Things are not going to get easier for EDG. They haven't played Split or Lotus at all.
Yeah, EDG anting this heavy.
So we have no idea what's going to happen map 2, map 3.
Deeper into the series.
But they would have liked an early start
Yeah, huge.
Something to work off.
And the money can't be that good. We get to see a timeout, 3 chances. Money is like, what, 2-4 loss bonus. They pretty much bought down.
More rounds, that'll put Haven under their belt.
Kangkang's negative towards the end of a game. I feel like we haven't seen that all tournament long.
Jet Diff, dude, Safe's been playing
EDG
great.
Playing in the groups. They've been playing
Safe has been playing great.
Number 4 seed in EMEA, which is weird.
And I tell you what, in my mind, this was like a must-win map for EDG.
Pacific as well in T1.
Liquid's Haven's got a lot better. They've definitely been working really hard on their Haven.
Get more and more difficult as you go. That's part of what
like, it looked pretty good to against Fnatic, but like I was saying earlier, I wasn't fully sold on it because they won double pistol. And they won a lot of big clutch rounds, but like this here, this round, this like actual game here, I've loved it. Their reactional stuff is really cool. They got some good strats. I like Soulcast's U2 on the sky.
Bonkers. Easily the highest producing player in the tournament.
The Killjoy, I mean, Killjoy's just so good on this map at getting information. They've kind of owned it with just information on the defense in my mind. So yeah, I think the Killjoy's great.
Liquid also, a team that we haven't spoken about it as much, but
EDG looking good still? Yeah, they are looking good. The big thing is they're not winning the clutches, and a lot of the time they were really good at winning the... That's sweet. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my goodness! And a flash.
Yeah, the flash is incredible.
Way to the side, he brought down 2 of them. It crumbles. EDG have to do so much here. You can feel it. Kangkang with the updraft and a nice blade. Someone in 1 left. In his back pocket.
Damn, what a sick round. What a sick map. This was a very high level map. I liked it a lot.
2 players close. Round here, it's all
Liquid looked very good. That was impressive.
Just cannot quite get it done. Map 1.
Very, very impressive. And they've gone up heavy in my books because this is a map that I didn't rate them that highly on, and now I saw some great stuff.
But Team Liquid will be happy about that. They eased into it towards the end. And safe.